Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my final Halloween look. It is a Beetlejuice look, which I always love to do. I've done this for a few different years and it's definitely one of my favorite for sure. I went ahead and started by filling in my eyebrows green. This was a last minute decision. I'm so glad I did it. I was using here a blacklight paint that I bought off of Amazon, and then I set it with a darker green eyeshadow from one of my Makeup Revolution palettes. And I definitely overfilled my brows a lot because I wanted my eyebrows to be very bold. So I really needed to clean up around them. The paint got very messy. And then I just set that down with some powder. Here I'm dipping into the lightest purple shade and then the darker purple shade. And I'm just going to blend both of those into my crease. Now once I have that blended in, I'm going to dip into my Dose of Colors palette here. I got this in one of my recent BoxyCharm boxes. Going to dip into the darkest black. I'm going to pat this all over my lid. It does look a little crazy at first. Once I've got this packed in, I go in with that same darker purple shade just to kind of blend it into the crease before going in with a few other colors. Now I'm going to pick up that same palette there and go in just with my fingertip to the shimmery dark purple, and I'm just going to pack that all over the black shade. I ended up actually adding some of the lighter purple on top of this as well. I felt like it just made it pop a little better before I went in with any eyeliner. Now I'm going to give you a fair warning. Trying to do the white eyeliner on camera was such a pain. I kept leaning all the way forward. Half of it wasn't even on camera. When I went back and watched the clips, it was pretty much just my forehead and some of my eyebrows. So I have as much of the clips I could probably save on here, so you can see here there's a few different parts. I was definitely struggling to try and get the line straight and also make sure I'm on camera, so I got as much as possible, but all I really did was went in with a black liner, and then I took a white liner from NYX and I drew in lines. Once I got the lines in, I did go in and make sure they were squared out a little bit. And then here I am just going in with a very pale foundation I have. This is just one of my extra ones I don't really use very often, and I am just throwing it all over my face. I do end up spilling it all over my lap, but you know, whatever. I go in with a beauty blender afterwards just to blend it all in, and then I end up bringing this down on my chest as well. And once I had that all blended out, I took a fluffy brush and I was just dipping it in some white eyeshadow just to kind of intensify the paleness to my skin and just to set that foundation a little bit better before I went in with any other colors. After that was all set, I dipped into a dark purple from one of my Morphe palettes, and I basically just set on my face like as if I was going to contour. I just kind of wanted it to be very purpley all over my face, make me look a little pale. So I just kind of went crazy with the purple. As you can see, it is everywhere. Now here I am going to dip back into the same purple eyeshadow and just bring it all the way down under my eyes just to deepen my sockets a little bit more, help my eyes look a lot darker. I blended this in with the dark purple that I had in my crease and the lighter purple as well that I put in my crease to begin with. For the mossy effect, I decided to just use paint this time. So I'm using the same paint that I put on my eyebrows when I first started. I'm just placing this in a few different areas where I wanted it most. I am using a paper towel for this. The original sponge that I used, I didn't like how it turned out, so I picked one of these up, wadded it up, and I made it work for me. I brought it down to my neck as well just because there's some color there. Once I have the green everywhere where I liked it, I do go in with a darker green eyeshadow, the one that is on my eyebrows, just to set a few of those places. Well, that is it, you guys. This is the final look. I really appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure you subscribe. See you in my next one.